This is Whipping It Out with Anthony Cumia on the Red Apple Podcast Network. Now, here's Anthony Cumia.
Hey, it's Anthony Cumia, always, whipping out free speech. And boy, New York, you did it this time, didn't you? You went and did it. You elected Zohran Mamdani as your mayor. We kind of knew this was going to happen. It was really ridiculous to hope or try to have a different turnout here. Because look at New York. If you live there, you walk the streets, you talk to people, you might unfortunately have to take public transportation, and you got a good line on what's going on in New York City. And of course they elected this guy. Young guy. He most importantly, he made a good TikTok video. Because if you look at mayors throughout the many years that New York City has been around and had mayors, good TikTok videos have really been the strong suit of all of the great mayors. I remember scrolling through Fiorello LaGuardia's TikTok feed. Oh, just fascinating. Doing little dances. But, the Gen Zers, they loved him. Just loved him. And I don't know who is more delusional, the people that voted for Mamdani or Mamdani himself. Or Mamdani is just a liar. It could be a bit of all the above, but these plans of his, all these programs and all the free stuff, it's just not going to happen. And we were kind of saying this from the beginning, although we were saying this would be a catastrophe. Free busing. I mean, you've heard me talk about it. It's inconceivable what a cluster F that would be. Rolling homeless shelters. The winter, it's heated. The summer, it's air conditioned. There you go. A new place for homeless people to congregate. And it's not just like they're there and they're sharing the bus cordially with commuters. They cause problems. Let's be honest. So we were talking about what a catastrophe that would be. His rent freezes, the socialist New York City run grocery stores. And it made for good conversation. And it showed how delusional this guy is and how socialism it doesn't work in a system like we have in the United States, in New York State, in New York City. It just doesn't work. And his followers seem to think it will. They're all revved up about free stuff. Every Democrat, every liberal Democrat, boy, do they love free stuff. So he's delusional in thinking he can get these things done. The money has to come from somewhere. He says he's going to tax the wealthy. The people that make $1 million, $1 million. Remember what a goof that was back in the Austin Powers movie days, early 2000s? It was funny because it wasn't really a lot of money overall. $1 million. And they all started laughing. $1 million for someone living in New York that isn't just shacked up in an apartment with roommates and everything. I'm talking about people that are settled in their lives. They own a business. They're an executive at a company. They make $1 million, but it's not a lot of money. It's not an exorbitant amount, a huge amount of money in New York City. I'm not trying to sound, hoity-toity here and make anybody that's making 50 grand a year or 40 grand a year think like, $1 million isn't a lot. I'm sure it would make your life unbelievable. But for people living in New York City, it's not rich. You're not a rich person if you earn your gross income is $1 million a year in New York City. But so many people are of that delusion. And when Mamdani says we're going to raise the taxes of people making $1 million or more in New York City, and good luck with that. I could see a lot of people that make $1 million a year leaving New York if they can, or even if they have to take a pay cut, but move to somewhere that isn't as expensive. And the idea of raising corporate taxes, and his big excuse or his way to justify this is, well, we'll just raise it to what Jersey is. Jersey's right next door, right across the river. We'll just raise the tax to what Jersey is. Well, the reason Jersey's tax is higher is because they could get away with it because the other things are cheaper. They're not paying what New York City businesses and corporations are paying per square foot rent. Do you think if you're renting a business, a storefront in Midtown Manhattan, you're paying what they're paying somewhere in Jersey? It ain't happening. The power to power your business, the everything you have to buy in New York City to run your business is so high. The prices are insane. They've always been. And the taxes being at 7.2%. It's kind of a nice balance. But if you jack it up to 11.5%, which is what he wants to do, because that's what Jersey is, can you see businesses really sticking around? Now they got to pay a high tax and a high price for everything else. So that's delusional. Those people will leave. And he just gets up there and talks about how business owners, and those wealthy New York City millionaires, they will be happy to pay more in taxes when they look around and look at the Mamdani, New York. They're going to go, why in the hell didn't I pay more taxes earlier? Because this is great. Isn't this great? This is fantastic. In what other galaxy does this happen in? No one wants to pay more taxes. And the worst part of paying more taxes is paying more taxes for things you don't want and you don't like, you don't agree with. These Mamdani liberal programs are completely against what millionaires in New York City are all about. Capitalism, supply and demand, building yourself up, making a business, all those things are the antithesis of let's give away free stuff with your money. I'm going to take your money now and give it away to other people. I'm Robin Hood. It's amazing. Wasn't Robin Hood a well-liked character? I'm Zohran Mamdani. I'll be well-liked too. No, not really.
It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.
But, people are clamoring for this guy. He is the new face of the Democrat Party. And I think the timing is pretty incredible also because everyone's going to be watching New York City come January 1st, when he's sworn in, New Year's Eve, they do it in New York City. Come New Year's Eve, all eyes will be on Zohran Mamdani because so many Democrats have embraced him, said this is the way, this is what we're looking. We care. We want to help people. We're uniting people, which is another joke. So everyone's going to watch and look and see how he does and how New York fares under his mayorship. If it doesn't work out too well, I think that's going to have a big effect on the midterm elections. Because, you talk to Democrats and the left-wing media, they're saying there's going to be a blue wave. Every midterm, there's a red wave, a blue wave, and we get nothing. We get a little lapping at the shore of something, but no big waves. To think this, what we saw on Tuesday, Election Day, was some kind of an indicator of how Democrats are going to do. Did you see the districts, the states, the cities that these people won in? Was there any surprise that Mamdani was going to win New York City? And if there was any other choice, or if you wanted to maybe think someone else was going to win, it would have been Andrew Cuomo, also a Democrat. There was no way Curtis was winning. A Republican was not going to be the mayor of New York. So what kind of red wave or what kind of, Republicans, look out, look what happened in New York. That's going to happen in the midterms. There was never a chance of a Republican winning in New York. So it's not a good indicator of the attitude of the entire country when they go and cast their ballot for their senators and Congress people. So, but they think it was just this. And Jersey, too. The governor of Jersey was decided, and it was a Democrat, a woman. And yeah, that's what Jersey is. Jersey is a Democrat state. So to think that's some kind of an indication that a blue wave is coming is pretty silly. The fact is, people that voted for Trump, hopefully they go out and vote in the midterms for their local politicians, their senators and Congress people that represent their values and what they want their life to be in that state or that city or county. I think that's very important. And it kind of puts a damper on people like Zohran Mamdani when there's other politicians that are against what he's doing, fighting what he's doing, and can actually block what he's doing legally, not like they're doing with Trump, completely illegally. Activist judges shutting down policies and actions that the president is well within his rights to do. But, so we have to do that. Mamdani cannot raise taxes without Hochul, the governor, and other New York State politicians. It just doesn't happen that way. He cannot do it. And if he can't raise taxes, he's not going to be able to do his all of his ridiculous, expensive policies. So thank God we have those checks and balances in place. He could do some damage with the police department by appointing some police commissioner that has no interest in actually letting the cops do their jobs. I think we're going to see that. I think more than economic damage in New York City due to his policies, Mamdani's policies, we're going to see a lot more damage crime-wise because he does have a say over what the police department does. You find folks in New York also reelected Alvin Bragg as your Manhattan DA. So even those few people that do get arrested, they're not going to go through the judicial system and serve time. So that's the real thing here is New Yorkers' safety. crime in New York City. And that will prevent people from coming to New York, people from working there, people from tourists coming to visit and spending their money. So that will affect the New York City economy in the long run. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun for me, not living there. But, I'm with you in spirit, people. I go back about once a month to do the show from up there, and I get my fill. And I'm certain my fill will come within hours of being in a Zohran Mamdani run New York City. All right, people, remember my show, The Anthony Cumia Show, it's 8 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time on 77 WABC Radio. Check it out, and we'll see you next time right here on Whipping It Out, Free Speech.
Thanks for listening to Whipping It Out with Anthony Cumia. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?
It's easy to get stuck reaching for the same familiar fruits and vegetables, even when you know a colorful variety is key. Balance of Nature's fruits and veggie supplements don't replace fruits and vegetables, but it makes it easy to add more variety to what you already eat. With 31 ingredients that are whole fruits and vegetables, switching it up is easy because we've already taken care of the hard part. Go to balanceofnature.com and get a free fiber and spice supplement, plus 35% off your first set as a new preferred customer by using discount code POD.